Hey guys, today we are coming at you with my first Battlefield 5 commentary. Really excited today about this. Pretty big deal, especially for me being a pretty small YouTuber and really a lover of this game. And so, I can't honestly say I recall the name of this map, but I am a fan. I definitely like how it's kind of deserty, but it's open enough that you can do stuff, but it's not so open that it's just dominated by snipers. So this is where I'm kind of proud of it. I kind of got a hold of a tank. So you can see the body and the turret are very easy to separately move. I guess that would say how I'd put it. But anyway, I'm going to give my thoughts on this game. I'm kind of putting this gameplay in the background just to give you something to watch and keep you engaged enough not to make you have to be bored. I never want you to be bored, and I try and keep my commentary interesting. I just give you something to watch in the background. So, first of all, I definitely this round want to talk about vehicles, because this is my very good tank round, and I definitely enjoyed how it worked with the tank. But my first thing was, if any of y'all have played the beta, I did, or if you've played it through EA Access, then y'all have probably figured out that there's a little bit of delay between if you're using third person. There's a little delay between where the reticle and where the turret are facing. So you have to wait till the dot and the two parentheses around them are all lined up on a target. Or you can go into the reticle like I did here. And so that definitely is a little jarring. And you'll probably see I definitely had a very good streak here because I kind of used it as artillery for my weaponry. So I definitely feel like the game makes stuff like this possible because the cannon is very viable on the gun, but it's definitely more difficult to do certain things. And so I definitely like the machine gun, but I do hate I do hate that I don't have as much ammo, because sometimes it is a little difficult after you're on a streak like this where you're just laying waste to a tank or something and you just run out of ammo and you just have to spray and pray with a machine gun. I mean, it's not going to do much damage, but you can at least maybe knock out a gunner or something like that before you die, because you're going to die. So, I definitely enjoy that, but there is a little bit of difficulties playing Battlefield 1 for so long. It takes time to learn the new system in that. But the cannons are definitely very fun. I very much enjoy the reticle. It's just a fun thing for me to see, and I enjoy it. So, you can see I get in a little bit of a fight here, and so you can see I fought that guy and did pretty decent against him because I am kind of in a bunkered position. But overall, I'd say tanks, as far as that's the only really vehicle I'm going to discuss in this video, because that's the only one I have fair enough review of. But I definitely enjoy the tank gameplay. I'm going to say that it's going to be kind of like the tanks were in other games. Well, I mean, especially Battlefield 1. If you know how to use them, you can do a lot better than just, oh, I'm just going to run over here, shoot a little bit, run over here, shoot a little bit. Which, of course, that's a Battlefield game. So you're, of course, going to have to learn it better for it to be a better experience. But I definitely do say that Tanks are probably going to be something you have to learn, like snipers, because that's where I kind of relate it to, of learning drop and travel time and all that of bullets. I definitely do enjoy, because I enjoy sniping in the game, so I definitely enjoy it. But I'm not going to say that the tanks are overpowered, but I am going to say they are powerful if used correctly. So, that is definitely very fun. But now that I've talked about the tanks, because I really did want to do that, let's talk about some of the other mechanics in this game. As y'all know, attrition was a big thing in this game. You know, they said you don't want to have you as much ammo, and it has been tweaked some, but you can still tell that the main deal is we want you to not have just, you know, stupid high amounts of ammo. But I still enjoy the gameplay, even though I can't, you know, get into big gunfights. I am ready to unlock a lot more weaponry because right now I only have the few base weapons because I'll put a lot of time and it's just very slow to unlock weapons. I have the first two unlocked and I'm getting close to having the next one unlocked. So I'm not doing horrible in that respect. But I mean, it's definitely a little bit disappointing that I don't have a M1 Garand, because that has always been my go-to weapon. I played it a lot in World War II. I played it as much as I could at World at War, especially on the campaign. In just any game that I can get a hold of an M1 Garand, it's just nostalgic for me because I love World War II history. So when I get to learn about stuff like that, it interests me. So I was a little distraught when I realized that the two of my favorite games aren't going to be here at the start of the game, and I really do hope DICE does a good job at, well, I'm not going to say good job, but I hope DICE does do something to implement American faction weapons of World War II. Because some of the pistols and rifles that, I mean, are just iconic. And I know Battlefield said they wanted to do the lesser known battles of the war. But I don't think that will be hindered by a addition of iconic weapons that their fan base would enjoy. So, I definitely do miss some of the guns, but personally, I lean forward towards the Lee Enfield. It's pretty nice, as you see here. And then I have also leaned towards the Gewehr with either the scope or even iron sights, just because it's something that I can reasonably fight a longer range engagement, but I don't have to be locked into. But that's definitely one of the main weapons that I'm running right now. So I would definitely say they have had a very good weapon balance as far as how the guns are done. And I mean, I feel like I could get a kill with any weapon. It's just they have very niche moments to them, and I haven't unlocked all weapons, and I had played all the weapons in the beta. I really did enjoy those, but haven't unlocked all the ones in the current game, so I can't give you a perfect aspect of that, but I definitely can say that from the weapons I've tried, I would say 10 out of 10 would recommend as far as how they have managed their weaponry. And so, in that aspect, I again think they're doing great. The airplanes, I'm a little less of a fan of. I'm not a good pilot in any aspect, but I'm just going to have to give a kind of brief explanation because me not really being a pilot, I can't give a really big explanation of my problem with them. They just go so fast that sometimes it's hard for me because I can't always get, you know, a good time to line up my bombing run and stuff like that. So it's definitely an adjustment. I may like it later on, but just with used to flying the planes in Battlefield 1, which were time realistic. I mean, they were slow, bulky handling planes instead of the little light, fast fighters. So overall, I'm going to kind of cut this video kind of quick right here. I would say it's a very fun game. I would get it if you have the opportunity. Like, subscribe, and I'm going to come out with another video later on today. Hope y'all enjoy.